Earnest and option money, these things can be confusing, especially for first-time home buyers. Earnest and option money are two basically deposits you're going to put down at the beginning of your transaction. Your earnest money is going to be kind of your skin in the game. So it can be any amount. Some people don't want to tell you that, but it can be any amount. It could be $100. But it's typically like the respectful practice is 1% of whatever your purchase price is. So you're buying a $300,000 home, that earnest money will be $3,000. You give that $3,000 to the title company. That title company keeps that $3,000 for you, and if you close on the home, that $3,000 is credited back towards you. If the deal falls through because you lost your job or life happened, the seller technically could get to keep that money. That is what you're doing. You're giving him the earnest money as your skin in the game, so that if anything goes wrong, they get to keep that money. I've been doing this for 12 years, not 12 years, a little bit over 10 years now, and I've been living in a home for 12 years. But anyways, been around mortgages for 10 plus years now. I've only had one person ever lose their earnest money, and it's because they filed bankruptcy during the transaction, and they didn't think we would notice. So one, don't file bankruptcy during the transaction, but two, don't be worried about really losing your earnest money if I've pre-approved you. If someone other lenders pre-approved you, you can be a little rattled. I don't lose people's earnest money because I do pretty clean deals and I'm conservative on my calculations. I don't want people to ever lose deals, which turns out if you lose a deal, you lose your earnest money. So earnest money, that's what that is though. Option money is money that it's usually $100 to $250. It is the same as earnest as far as if the deal closes, it gets credited back to you. So it's not taken from you. It is credited back to you at closing. The reason that you have option money, though, is because if you are buying the property and you want to have an inspector go out and pick it apart, if you want to have mom, dad, handyman, you name it, come out to the property and look at it, this gives you the option, and that's why it's called option money, the option to pull out of the deal and get your earnest money back. Now, the con is you lose your option. That option money, if you pull on the deal for any reason, sellers are getting to keep that. That is the whole purpose of it, is you're paying them the $200, $250 to pull their home off the market. When they pull that home off the market for you, you're saying that, hey, if I back out of the deal, if there's a foundation issue, if there's something I don't like, you get to keep that $200. But again, if you close, you get to keep it. So that's option earnest. Option money just complements your earnest money. Option money keeps you being able to get that earnest money back. Option periods typically like 5 days. If there's an issue, so like let's say you have an inspector come out, they look at the property's foundation's messed up, and you need to have a pro out there to look at it, your realtor will negotiate for a longer option period. So instead of it being 1 week, they might do it for 2 or longer, just to make sure your earnest money really is covered by that option money during that period. If you have any questions at all about earnest or option, let me know. I know that can be tricky and confusing, but at the end of the day, if you close on your home, both of them are credited back. Your earnest money, no clients of mine loses their earnest money, one, ever. And then option money, people do lose option money just because if there's a foundation issue, or if you have a roofer come out and the roof's destroyed but sellers refuse to cover it, you don't want to get in that home usually anyway. So you'll pull out, you'll get your earnest money back, but they'll get to keep your option money. Questions at all, comments, ever, let me know. Happy to help. Have a blessed day. Bye.